Hello, my name's Ian Hollis. If you're familiar with names like Jester and the title Stardust Memories, Skaven / Future Crew, The Lizard King, Jester, Purple Motion, Captain, and so on, then you should know roughly what decade I grew up in, or what one of the decades I grew up in was. Of course, they were famous for a style of music called mod music, because that was the file extension .mod. The music was modular. You can look up more about that yourself. I'll put a Wikipedia link in. Anyway, like many mod-loving people back at the time, and music-loving people, and music and technology, I myself decided to take up modding. Now, unfortunately, the mods that I had from the Amiga are lost to the ages. Every piece of music I wrote back then is now landfill. And it turns out I know people with Amigas to this day, so had I have kept them, I may have been able to recover them, but never mind about that. Let's go back here. This is the first one I ever made with Fast Tracker 2 on the PC, and we'll go through all of these chronologically, not all of them. Anyway, just listen. And that's it. That was my first song in Fast Tracker 2, and back then, according to the file date here, the 13th of August 1997. I knew very little about music, and one could argue I still do know little about music, simply because music is like learning a language. It's a lifelong venture, or learning a martial art, or anything really. You never stop learning. And so I thought over the next few videos I would go through them in chronological order of me having made them, and by decade. So, starting in, that's the earliest one I have. But they're in different folders. So this would be the second one. Let's have a listen. Well, yes, that is very short. I was still experimenting, figuring out which buttons did what in Fast Tracker 2, and just using the instruments that I acquired from elsewhere, acquired from the internet. Like, get rid of the song, use the instruments, make my own song. So I'm thinking that as time goes by, the video that gets the most interaction, so views, likes, dislikes, comments, YouTube doesn't care if it's a like or a dislike. It's all counted as an interaction. So I'll look in a few months, and which one ever has got the most interactions, I'll actually modernize it. Maybe one from each decade. I know maybe I shouldn't have. Anyway, let's have a look at one more. I've called this SYTTT TI, and it's a lowercase t, so that'd be for 2. But I have no idea what the acronym was. Anyway. Excuse me. So those are the first 3 songs that I made when I discovered the wonders of Fast Tracker 2 in 1997. That is all for now. Thank you very much. Good day.